Hi, this is James Lundis, James the Wine Guy. Today, I'm going to share this bottle with you. It's called Tintara. It's a Grenache, and it's a 2006 vintage. This is from South Australia, from the McLaren Vale district. 14.5% in alcohol content. Really love this label. I love orange. And here's the back panel here. Now, this is the first Australian wine for me to video review. I've done a lot of written reviews. So it's exciting, and I'm glad to do this, and I should have done this much sooner. But this wine, the Grenache, I was debating between this and a Shiraz, and I thought, well, maybe, Shiraz being the flagship grape of Australia, I should start someplace slightly different. And maybe the Grenache is a good place to start from on these video reviews for Australian wines. Now, Grenache is one of the most widely planted red varietals on the planet. We just don't hear a lot of it because it's a blending grape, or it's considered to be a blending grape, but you can actually bottle 100% and it's going to come out quite well. And this is one example of this being a very successful wine. So when I think of Australian wines, collectively I think a lot of us think of Shiraz as being that flagship wine, and it is to an extent, but there are other core competencies that are done in Australia. You have all the GSM, the Grenache Shiraz Mourvedre blend, which I think is quite compelling, quite nice and done well. Now, this wine is 100%, and I think this is an exquisite wine because it gives a lot of flexibility to the drinker. You might want to have this with food or not. And I think it's really, for somebody who's going, maybe who believes they only like white wines, I know a few people like that, and they swear they can never go to enjoying a red wine. It's probably because the acids and the tannins are a bit overwhelming. But this is a nice, light-bodied wine. I think it's really easy to enjoy and easy to appreciate. So this wine, I'll take a taste and give you some feedback. Really pronounced acids. That is really going to coat the mouth, the tongue completely, and stay as part of the tasting experience for quite some time. Now, this wine gives notes, and it partakes notes of grilled wild strawberry, chili ancho, black pepper, almond, and the little anise on the finish. And it also gives this really beautiful evocative scents as well, such as what I call plum orchard, and I would say suede. That's really a really nice combination of notes, so both on the taste and the scent, and you're getting all these in one experience. And I think that's the beauty of this wine, is its flexibility and its softness, but not being so overly soft that you don't get any characteristics off this wine. You definitely get that, and I think that's the beauty of this wine and other Australian wines. So a lot of innovation, a lot of Australian wines that perhaps have not had a lot of attention recently, but I think, that's why I want to focus back in on the Australian wine category, because I think it's quite nice. It offers so many different wines, and Shiraz that is, different from every producer in every region, and I think that's a really nice thing. So you definitely think of Grenache in France and Spain, Garnacha, and to a smaller extent in the United States, but you definitely have a lot of this planted in Australia. So it's a really nice wine. I'd pick this up if you want to, experiment with some Australian wines. This might be a good entry point. And give this a 9.0 out of my 10.0 scale. For more reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. Please subscribe to my videos on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. James the Wine Guy. Salud.